Omah Lay might just have made himself become the ultimate joke of the century. And oh boy, this one is quite embarrassing. The same Tiny Desk concert that has seen many Nigerian stars like Burna Boy, Tems, Tiwa Savage, and even global stars like Ed Sheeran, T-Pain, Alicia Keys, and Usher kill it with their sonorous vocals, and we loved it. But for Omah Lay, let's say he did less than to impress us, and Nigerians are beginning to question his talent after all. So, has Omah Lay been lip-syncing all this while? Does he really use auto-tune? I mean, these are the questions that need answers, so let's find out Omah Lay's hidden secrets as we dive right into the conversation. So, just recently, the brilliant and talented singer Omah Lay joined a host of many other Nigerian musicians to be featured on the popular music platform Tiny Desk Concert, where he performed his hit single Soso off his debut album Boy Alone with the assistance of a professional music band. Still, this obviously didn't help his singing either, and judging from his fans' reaction, it was a disaster, with an emphasis on disaster. Before we go on, please click on the subscribe button to stay updated for more juicy content. So, the video clip, which has since been trending online, shows the singer struggling to vocalize his song while still somehow going off key, not being in sync with the instruments, and ruining the entire concert. Now, just imagine if this was supposed to be a real concert with thousands of his fans. What would happen then? Well, I'll leave that to you to answer. So not only was Omah Lay's voice unsoothing to the ears, but his facial expressions were also something to point out. He really did look like he was struggling there, and his expressions revealed he wasn't relaxed. Maybe he wasn't just prepared, or it was probably bad timing and his voice was suffering. But it wouldn't be the first time that Omah Lay is performing for a live audience, so why was this one different? And obviously, he is one good singer who has performed live in front of thousands of fans in foreign cities like Boston, Miami, and Washington DC. So what was it about Tiny Desk that freaked him out and made him give out a poor performance? Well, according to some fans, Omah Lay couldn't even sing to save his life, and judging from the comments, many advised him to stay clear of live performances for now. One comment read, "Better studio artist," which is like 80% of the whole music industry. Tiny Desk is not for everyone, no. Now why Drake never try or create a set you don't have to sing or something? Okay, this makes sense because truly, not every musician is a good vocalist. And while some thrive in studio sessions, others thrive in live performances or both. And maybe Omah Lay's vocals aren't just built for that. A particular Twitter user threw some shades on Omah Lay and made fun of his vocal skills. He said, "It is sing like those pranksters asking people on the street to sing his song. We gotta give credit to producers for some good songs, cause most of our musicians just go studio, go sing, but have no music background. Sound effects always, they do magic," laughing out loud. Okay, it seems a lot of internet users really came hot on Omah Lay. This next comment just crowns it all. It reads, "To be honest, this is why Afrobeat artists always lip sync on international stages. The work begins and ends in the studio. Everything else, the sell is a gimmick. It's showbiz." Yes, it's agreed that the Tiny Desk performance put the singer Omah Lay in a bad spot. But still, not everyone agrees that it was as awful as they painted it. In fact, many of his fans praise his transparency and being true to his craft. One comment read, "Honestly, I don't think there is anything wrong with this performance. I only feel the tempo of this performance is slightly faster than the original song, causing him to strain his voice. I stand to be corrected, Sha." Another comment read, "They need to stop doing this to certain artists. Entertainers aren't necessarily great singers. There is no point going live without using the mixer to assist vocals. We're only ruining the beauty of the song. There is nothing wrong or bad if this isn't a mainstream artist's forte." Indeed, these words have been nicely said, and concurring with this comment, a netizen also said, "The whole performance was actually really good, very emotive, He seems like an artist that's very true and honest with his work. You could see he was feeling the lyrics. You guys posted the least impressive part of the performance. Omah Lay may be dragged into the mud now, but let's not be too quick to forget that he isn't the first Nigerian artist to struggle while singing at a Tiny Desk concert. If you can recall vividly, you'd also be able to tell that it was a complete burnout when Naira Marley and Zinoleski's performance, where they sang Odun off Naira Marley's God's Timing is the best debut album. The entire performance was far below average, and the vocals were nothing to write home about. Sometime in 2022, Naira Marley also performed his song Aiwada off his 2022 album God's Timing is the Best, followed by his hit song Sopi. But his performance was described by many as a mess and a total waste of time. So with this said, we can conclude that Tiny Desk concerts are not for every artist. I mean, that's why it's called Tiny Desk in the first place. You get it? Because not every artist has the vocal skills to pull off a flawless live performance. So the Tiny and Tiny Desk represents the small percentage that actually got what it takes. And even Drake knows this too. But not to only dwell on Omah Lay's inadequacies, he has proven himself as a force to be reckoned with among the new school music artists. With the release of his debut album, Boy You Lone, Omah Lay has dominated the Nigerian music industry, becoming the highest debuting artist on the Apple Music Top Albums chart. The album has also set him on a record in the UK and US charts that is unmatched in the industry. Omah Lay currently holds the #1 spot on the Apple Music Nigeria Top Song chart with the song Damn, debuting at #9 in the UK and at #26 in the US. It's indeed no denying that since his breakout in 2020, Omah Lay has seen many bright days in his music career, one of which was his international collaboration with the American rapper 6lack on the remix of his song Damn. He has also received international recognition from BET UK, announcing him as its Amplified International Artist of the Month. And may I remind you that Omah Lay is signed to the American record label Warner Music Group, which the African giant Burna Boy is also a part of. If that's not a legendary feat, then I don't know what is. More interestingly, he is said to have a mouth-watering net worth of over $600,000, approximately equivalent to 300 million naira. Damn. Now, that's some superstar right there, and all the haters got nothing on Omah Lay. So, do you think the singer Omah Lay is a great singer despite the poor performance at Tiny Desk? Or are you among the train that think live performances are not his calling? Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section. And that's it folks on Omah Lay's struggles in Tiny Desk performance. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe.